would be just the second time in 5 years that they've managed 3 wins on the spin.
Knowing that there is a shortage in that position as well, so it will be very impressive as well to see Mbule in that midfield with Mkolisi. Yeah, I think with Golden Arrows you can see the reinforcement is on the midfield. That's why Dube and Lamelo will be
A very interesting match, plenty of speculation during the week as to whether Divine Lunga would play against his parent club. He is indeed on the park as we get up and running. Charlie, Mbule. This is Zwane, caressed into the path of Mudau, and Shalulile arriving. Thwarted at the near post. It's a good ball down the flank. Cut back. And lined up. Straight around on Williams. Now Mudau retrieves it. Mbule. Harried by Lunga, but gets away from him. Tembazwane. And just touched wide by Peter Shalulile. Brilliant barrier. Mbule to Allende. Peter Shalulile is being tracked here by Klani. Shalulile gets away from him. Fouled by Gumede. Surely a penalty. And it will be.
Look at the strength that he has there. There he goes. Clear penalty. Look at the referee, right position, be able to spot. But the strength that he used for Ngagi, not to be able to intercept the ball or just to try and poke it out of position. But
unlucky to see that come off his knee and back into the path of Shalulile.
Yeah.
And Namibian showed great feet to coax Gumede as he looks to make it half a dozen for the season. Peter Shalulile, easy as you like. Well, he blew everyone out of the water in a past term in front of goal.
Very clever penalty. Of course, Gumede went to the right direction, but there's power behind the ball.
Well, once again, he's leaving the rest of the league strikers in his dust. 6 goals for the season against Skakuni United. Last term in the league, they scored first 22 times. They lost just once, converting 18 of those leads.
And I think with Golden Arrows at that opportunity, Ndwandwe delaying there, they should have used the same speed because Mamelodi Sundowns players were not enough defensively, and those are the counter-attacks they're supposed to at least try and finish their attack.
Here's Modi. Modi's ball in! And it's gone all the way in! His rich vein of scoring form continues. Well, if indeed there was no touch, that's then 3 in 3 for Modi.
But to be able to do something about it, there's to be able to turn them. Look at that ball. And also with the bodies in front of him, I think Ndwandwe also disturbed him. And I think that's a great goal for Golden Arrows. Back the game now, it's equalized. No touch at all.
No touch. The goal belongs to Modi, who's now just 1 shy of last season's tally, and we're still very early into this campaign.
That first forward pass needs to be hold on at least 2 seconds, and then you can reform and be able to form your attack, and that's where Golden Arrows are struggling to do now in the second half.
Mudau has it again. His last decision from the flank was brilliant. This time he's played in. Zwane cuts it back. Oh! And it's gone in. Lamontville Golden Arrows can't deal with the Mamelodi Sundowns pressure. Tembazwane got in behind.
And you look at this play again, with Tembazwane playing and being able also to move, nobody follows him. The late there with Lunga there. Look at inside the box, so many numbers of Golden Arrows being unable to clear the lines. Unfortunately for Ndlovu there to be able to, and with his weaker foot as well, as a right footer, can see desperate clearing inside the box.
Desperately unlucky for Ndlovu. Kulisa Mudau, twice in succession, has made 2 good decisions on the flank. A little earlier with that low ball in that was not utilized properly by Allende, and then tried to sweep it forward for Shalulile. There is the final whistle. Hard fought 3 points for the reigning champions, not nearly as good as does Sfiso Ngobeni, appearing for the first time since December last year prior to his loan spell at SuperSport United. Let's look at Arrows, a couple of changes in the centre. So it will be the Knox man, it just won't come down for the Zimbabwean.
Yeah, it did it deep in time. You can tell that with this technique that is used.
Yet to get off the mark for this season is Knox Motizwa, as Divine Lunga doesn't get this away. Mudao and Yende, the referee, has spotted a handball. Away to Skukuni United.
That is a good call from the referee.
Yeah, with the Kulise. Charlie Mbule. This is Swane, caressed into the path of Mudao, and Shalulile arriving, thwarted at the near post by Kumete. In games, which is very impressive.
That's the area ball that Mudao played. You could see also it took a bounce just in front of him, but Kumete there being unable as well to hold on to the ball. Look at that bounce that it took, but Shalulile as well, you know, running into that first post.
It's a good ball down the flank, cut back, and lined up. Straight around Williams.
Play, passage of play from Golden Arrows. Good ball they played by Sibia. And Ndwande with his wicker foot, but what he did was just to try and hit the target. And with Ron Williams, an easy pick. But also there was so much space for him to be able to take precise in order for them to be able to try and cause problems for Mamelodi Sundowns.
Progress down the flank. Gupeni lifts it in just over the head of Peter Shalulile. Now Mudao retrieves it. Mbule, harried by Lunga, but gets away from him. Tembazwane, and just touched wide by Peter Shalulile, who didn't have much of a sight of goal.
Mbule there doing very well to protect the ball. Tembazwane, as he thought that the ball was going to go out. Look at Shalulile making sure that he gets in front of Zuke, gets that touch.
He knew he didn't have much of an angle to work with, just trying to open his... Allende assessing his options. Gomedes flapped at that, mercifully for the arrows beyond him.
I think the ball there was overhit. If there was a better communication, he would have realized as well there was no Mamelodi Sundowns at the back, but as a goalkeeper you want to be safe. He did touch the ball.
Take fingertips.
Yep.
Go down space. Swane can't get the better of Pule Mori. Once again, Arrows insist on playing out from the back, and Mudao with another opportunity to launch it. Allende now wide.
Zone that they want to bypass from Mamelodi Sundowns. You know, good ball there played from Mudao. Allende there, I thought he was going to put it on his left and trying to hit on his left, and then he's trying to bring it to his right. I think that's where he made the angle a little bit more awkward for himself. But Golden Arrows as well, you need to understand when there's too many numbers in front of you. Andile Jali controlling that midfield, having so much time and space, be able to pinpoint Shalulile, but good defense there from Zule.
To Allende, Peter Shalulile. It's being tracked here by Nkladi. Shalulile gets away from him. Fouled by Gumede. Surely a penalty. And it will be.
Great strength there. Look at the strength that he has there. There he goes. Clear penalty. Look at the referee. Right position, be able to spot. But the strength that he used for Ngagi, not to be able to
see that come off his knee and back into the path of into fouling him, basically.
And we remember as well that last season, the difficult for a goalkeeper to move. There, Ngagi, being unfortunate, being the one that actually put the ball in the path of Peter Shalulile. Peter being smart as well, making sure that the goalkeeper doesn't get near the ball. And we've seen this season as well.